I'm up here on this bank in an area that I have pawpaws planted, and this tree right here is one of them that I talked about. It keeps getting flowers every year, and the fruit, it just doesn't set. It'll come out a little tiny fruit, and then they just fall off. And as you can see, we're standing in the shade. The shade has a lot to do with that. These pawpaws, they do really well in the shade. They grow excellently in the shade, but they won't produce the fruit in the shade. You got to have them in the sun in order to produce. But as you can see, this is a good sized pawpaw. It's got some height to it. It's got good girth to it. But also, as you can see right here behind me, there's a cluster of maples that I'm going to get cut up out of here. And that'll bring the sunlight in from the southwest, which is your main sunlight. And as I'm going to take a walk over this way, I'm going to show you. I have these trees right here. Uh, those are poplars I planted right here to hold erosion back. And I'm not going to worry about the erosion any longer because the pawpaws I have in here will take care of that. I'll take a walk down through here. I've got another pawpaw right here, one over there. These are big enough they should be able to produce, but once again, as you can see, they're in the shade. And I have spiders. Another pawpaw over here, and once again, it's in the shade. Now, this whole bank right here, I have other pawpaws set up in pots that I'm going to plant out. But I'm going to clear all this out. I'm going to clean it up, protect these trees, probably burn it with an herbicide to get rid of some of the foliage that's on the ground. And I'm going to create my own colony, as I've often heard it called, my own colony of pawpaws. And that being said, when I do this colony of pawpaws, there's probably going to be 5 different varieties and that came from, or 5 different types of pawpaw that come from different colonies. That way I get the good cross-pollination, and hopefully years to come I'll be able to get fruit out of them. But in any event, once I get this all cleaned up, which is going to take an awful lot of wiping sweat off my brow, it's going to look good. I'd like to take it even further down and just get it all cleaned up and see what happens. Well, you have a good day. My name's Jim.